Hey everybody, Alien X Gaming here again with another interview with somebody from the local YouTube community that I've been part of for a little while now. Tonight we've got Pip. She's been around for a while. She creates content. She's been in chats. She's been all over the place. How you doing tonight, Pip?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much, Alien, for asking me on here. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem at all. I just have some basic questions. Nothing too deep, nothing too personal. That allows us to get a little bit of a peek inside of your head. So we're not just seeing what you're putting out there, but we get to know who's creating the stuff that we're watching. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, we're going to dive right into it. What made you choose? What made you choose the YouTube name that you have right now?
Well, my YouTube name has always been since about 2012, I think. No, in fact, since about 2000, when we first moved into this house and we got internet and we joined AOL. I thought, oh my goodness, what name am I going to use? So I decided on, took me a while, Piparrot, and it's pronounced Piparrot because I had a parrot who was a pianist. Pianist parrot.
Cool. All right. Was it one of those? Was it a parrot that could it talk and do all that stuff too?
He did, but he was the only one that I could understand. He spoke, not clearly, but I knew what he was saying. But I lost him a couple of years ago, so he didn't last very long. But he was a pianist. It's called a pianist parrot. You can look him up. He was oh my goodness. A Maximilian pianist was his designation of parrot. From Peru, I think. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Beautiful bloke. Loved him.
That's awesome. So, where are you from?
I am from Scotland, obviously. From the southwest of Scotland, in a town called Girvan, and I don't care who knows it.
No worries. Okay. Let's see here. Do you have any siblings?
I have a brother. I have a brother that's 3 years younger than me.
Okay.
I have 2 children myself, but he has a lot, and he's a grandpa.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
And I'm not. This is my best achievement. He was a grandpa before I was. Yeah.
All right.
I passed it up. I passed it up to him all the time.
And are you married? Do you have kids? I mean, I know you just mentioned you have 2 kids. But...
Yeah, I'm married. I've been married for 29 years, and
Congrats.
I have 2 children. Yeah, I have a boy and a girl.
Right.
Yeah.
What kind of pets do you have currently?
Oh goodness, we're a lot less than I used to have. This used to be a menagerie. At the moment, I have 3 dogs, 2 parrots, a cat, and some fish in a pond outside. But I had a lot more. I had ducks, I had budgies, cockatiels. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. What kind of car do you drive?
At the moment, a Jaguar X. No, God's sake, a Jaguar S-Type. Old Jaguar. Yeah.
Okay.
Hunter. Yeah. Racing green, I think it's called. Very posh. But the silly thing costs a fortune.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I know.
Yeah, I run a repair shop, so we do get some Jaguars, and it's fun.
It was a bargain when we bought it.
Okay.
I think it was advertised in the local like Facebook group or something for, I think, £150. And I thought, okay, fine. So we'll go up and see it. So we went up to the garage, and the guy rolled this huge bloody Jaguar. I went, huh? £150? Are you serious? Yeah. It had its MOT, it had everything. No, it didn't.
Huh.
It was all fake. It's cost us more than the bloody car cost to actually get it on the road. So. But it's working fine now.
Oh, good. All
And,
right.
and hopefully we're going to like use it for a what do you call it? Oh, what do you call it? Like a chauffeur
Antique?
limousine or something. Yeah. like a limo.
Okay, okay. So yeah, like a limo. All right, I
Well,
gotcha.
that's good. If it still works. But you
All
never
right.
know.
Yeah, when you said 150 pounds, I'm like, that doesn't sound like a lot.
No, exactly. I thought 155. Now I'm expecting this little, I don't know, Ford shitty thing coming out of the garage. But this beautiful hunter's green, huge Jaguar, cream interior. I went, are you sure? Are you sure? It's a beautiful car. It's a beautiful car, but oh my god, it cost a fortune. Anyway,
All right, cool.
next.
Uh, what was your first job?
Oh goodness. Do you mean first job when I was still at school, or first job when I left school?
First job that you got paid for.
First job I got paid for was on a Saturday in a supermarket called William Lowe's in a little Highland town that we used to live in Oban. I worked on the deli counter
Okay.
in William Lowe's, and I got paid £5 for the Saturday.
All right.
And £5 for the Saturday, I was still at school. That £5, £3 went to my mum for digs, and I got the £2 that was left to pay for all my bus fares, lunches, snacks.
You had to spread that pretty thin then, huh?
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right.
And it was £2 return on the bus to actually go to the job.
Oh, goodness. All right, so you made nothing. All right. No.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Goodness. Let's see here. So, what do you do for a living now, or what kind of other jobs have you had in the past?
Oh goodness. Now I don't work. I'm a stay-at-home mum. I've been a stay-at-home mum for a long time. But when I left school, I went to nursing. So I was a trained nurse, and then I went to Paisley. I did my nursing training there, and then when I finished that, I moved to Greece, and I was a nanny in Greece for 3 years, and moved back here, and usual met a man, got married, blah blah.
All right.
So yeah, so I was a nurse. I am a nurse, and a nanny. There you go.
And a mom. That's a full-time job in itself.
And a mum. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. So what kind of hobbies do you have?
Ooh, do you have time?
I got time.
Okay. Okay.
Are we going to fill the YouTube servers? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit, no. I have a look. I collect dolls. I play bowls, like proper lawn bowls.
You'd have to probably explain that to the American people.
Lawn bowls. I'm actually the president of the bowling club, which is very easily in the last 2 years because nobody's there. Bowls. Oh my god, how do you explain lawn bowls? It's a big. Oh god. No.
It's not like croquet or anything, is it?
No. There's a big patch of grass. I don't know how to explain it. Grass. Very flat grass. Not flat earth grass. Flat grass.
Oh, Jesus.
And there's a little white jack, and you fling bowls at it. I don't know how to explain it
All
to
right.
Americans.
It's going to be something that I'll probably have to look up on Google.
Well, Google lawn bowls.
All right. I will
do that.
Google lawn balls.
Lawn, Lawn,
Yes,
as
yes.
in grass. Yeah, lawn bowls. And I collect dolls. I collect live dolls. And I knit and crochet and kind of usual crafty stuff. But at the moment, YouTube is what I do.
All right. Let's see. So the next question was going to be, do you collect anything? But I believe you kind of just
Yeah,
went over that, so we're good.
dolls.
Okay. So how did you come across this community?
Mm, that is a long story.
We got time.
I can't remember how I got interested, but I looked on YouTube and I saw something about Scientology. So I
Okay.
really got into Scientology, about cult stuff.
Huh.
Scientology. Then there's Scientology, and then I got diverted to someone else. God, what's his name? Can't remember his name. Anyway, Mormons, and then Mormons to Jehovah's Witnesses. So I come through all the cults to blah 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 blah. I think John. Can't remember his name. Mr. Fuck. What's his, I can't remember. Anyway.
Okay.
Then again to Mr. I can't remember his name. He was a big friend of the person we're not supposed to talk about, Kyle Curtis. John somebody. Was it John? Anyway.
All right. No worries.
Scientology to Mormons to Jehovah's Witnesses to Flat Earth. I don't know how the fuck it hell that. That's how. Yeah.
All right. So
I got introduced to non sequitur. That's what it was.
Okay.
Non sequitur. Then I found about Flat Earth, and I thought, flat? Seriously? Flat Earth? What?
Yeah.
That can't. Oh no, that can't be true.
Unfortunately.
We get real things like Scientology. We get real problems like Scientology, Jehovah's Witnesses, other cults. I'm not going to say because I have friends that are in them.
Mm-hmm.
And
then you got that.
Flat Earth? What?
Yeah.
So I kind of joined in the Flat Earth. I was in Jose's, and I sat there and I chatted away, and I listened, and I went, "This is," and I thought, "Oh my god, now I'm obsessed."
Yeah. Well, hopefully, Flat Earth will be dead soon.
Oh, it's dead. No, it's not. It's dead. It's seriously dead. Definitely dead.
Okay, so that's how you found us. So are you part of any other communities on YouTube right now? Or is it just kind of like you went from each section, I guess, and then you went Flat Earth, and now you're kind of doing your own thing?
I think I've met everyone that I know through the Flat Earth community.
Okay.
And I'm not a debunker. I mean, I know nothing. I'm not clever enough to debunk anything. I just sit and laugh at the stupid arses.
Yep.
And all the nations and so, no. So mostly everyone I know I've met through the Flat Earth community.
Gotcha.
And hopefully they have nothing to do with it because it's ridiculous. It really is. It's ridiculous.
It is. Let's go ahead and move on past that. Let's see. Did you travel a lot in your lifetime?
No. Well, I had holidays in Britain. We used to go like caravan holidays and things as a family with mum and dad. I think the furthest abroad we ever went as a family would be Brittany. I think we went camping in Brittany. But no.
Did you have a...
They mum and dad waited till we were old enough, and then they did the holidays. They had the big holiday.
What was your favorite vacation spot or holiday that you went to?
God. As a child or as a grown up? Because
both, I guess. Why
not? My best one would be as a grown up, married with my 2 kids. My dad retired from his work and decided he was taking us all. Like me, my husband, my 2 kids, son, his 3 kids, to Florida.
Oh.
We had a huge holiday in Florida. Oh my god, that was the best thing ever.
Cool.
Best holiday ever.
All right. What about when you were younger?
When I was younger, oh my goodness. Probably best holiday was in a place called Blackpool in, you've probably never heard of it. We call it the Vegas of the North in Britain. It's like, there's nightclub, there's a huge big amusement park called the Pleasure Beach. I think our best holidays were probably in Blackpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your favorite type of food from any type of genre, I guess?
From all over the world?
Sure.
Greek.
Greek food. Okay. All right.
Yep.
And you lived in Greece for a couple years, you said? So that's kind of cool.
About 3 years. Yeah, about 3 years over there. Yeah. Definitely
right.
Greek food. Or American beef.
Okay. I don't know, it's crazy Americans.
Have you been over here?
I have not. No.
Okay. So you get a steak, a New York strip in America, and come over here and have a sirloin steak, which is the same, and taste. Oh. You need a chainsaw, basically, to eat a steak over here.
Oh goodness.
you need a spoon to eat a steak in America. That's how bad the meat is over here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the meats over here just melt in your mouth. It's
Yep. Well, it doesn't over here. So, I'm sorry, everyone. Sorry in Britain. Steak in America and Greek food. Yeah.
Beautiful. So let's talk about your YouTube channel. So what kind of content do you actually put on your channel?
Well, I try to put weird or funny or rude stories and poems.
Okay. Let's see. How many subs do you have right now?
Oh my goodness. I think we're just about 2,700, just about.
Very cool.
Hang on. 2,693.
All right, fair enough. And let's see. What do you think drew the most into your channel?
One video. Just one video. Yeah.
What was that?
It's the one that YouTube has not monetized.
Okay. You can feel free to say
called
it.
Mary has a little pink pussy.
That's you were talking about that tonight on your channel was work. Okay.
It's almost it's over 250,000 views.
Oh goodness.
And they won't monetize it because it's got the word pussy in it. So I re-uploaded it and said Mary's little pink cat, and it's almost got the same amount of views. And it's monetized.
Oh my goodness. YouTube.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It says pussy. I have to admit, have you watched it? Have you ever? Anyone wants to watch it? I laugh because it's rude as. It really is rude as. It's not a children's book.
That's awesome.
And I laugh my arse when I'm reading it because I read it. I didn't read it before. I thought I'm just going to do it. Blah blah blah, and I laugh my. It's rude as fuck. It really is.
All right.
And YouTube, I thought, yes, I'm getting 1,000 subscribers and blah blah blah, and get monetized. And yes, I'm going to get monetized for this video. It's got so many views. Nope. It's got the word pussy in the title. Nope.
Oh man. That's just funny though.
I know.
Oh god. Yeah, I saw a couple of the other ones you had on there. They're only a couple minutes long, most of them. So I mean, like, that's it.
Yeah, okay, I've tried to make longer ones, but people are not that interested. So the shorter, I think, the better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes it's boom, you got your point across, and that's all you got. You know, and it's awesome. What kind of content do you watch on YouTube? I
watch a lot of different stuff. I watch some flat earth debunkers. I watch beekeeping videos.
Okay.
I watch just kind of normal people vlogs, like influencer vlogs, maybe 2.
Okay.
I watch homesteading, farmers, chickens and ducks and things.
All right.
It's quite a big variety I watch on YouTube. Yeah.
All right.
If I'm interested, I'll watch it. Yeah.
The weirder one that I've watched that has like farming stuff was the Hoof Doctor.
Oh,
That guy's got a cool show.
yeah. I ended up, I think for the last, oh my god, at least the last month, I've been watching some. It's a Canadian woman that has sheep, and she's been going through lambing, and I don't know why the hell I'm watching it. They're not even sheep that are allowed out in the field. They literally live in a barn, and they breed. And this woman's just amazing what she's doing, and she's doing lambing. I thought, why am I watching this? I don't know. But it's mesmerising what they do. But I think my biggest thing I'd love to watch is people keeping bees. I love watching bees and harvesting honey, and it amazes me. I would love to have a beehive.
That'd be cool.
But I'm allergic, so there you go.
Oh, okay. So that could suck then.
Well, I think I would. I did get stung by a bee once, and I went, I kind of went, ooh, something weird. So I think I'm kind of allergic. So I don't. But I would love to keep bees. They're amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the way they do the beehives and stuff like that, and process that, and it is actually pretty darn cool.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Let's see. How long have you been creating content, or when did you start creating content? Yeah.
Well, I started my channel. If I look back on it, I started it in 2012. My daughter was still at school, and she was in all the school shows. She's a big singer, so I always recorded those. But my what we would call Piparrot channels will be 1 year old on the 15th of February this year. So a couple of weeks.
All right.
A year I've been doing the Piparrot stuff.
All right. Let's see. All right. So one other question. How did you come up with the name Piparrot, and what is the meaning behind that?
Okay. So Piparrot came about because there used to be a children's television program when I was younger on the BBC called Jackanory. It was usually on about 4:45, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and it would be a television presenter sitting down reading a story called Jackanory. I don't know what it's called, Jackanory. And then I was sitting on a live stream on Terry Davis live stream, and I blame a certain person called Mippet69, who said you could read stories like that. So I think we were talking about the first one I ever did was if you Google something called Scottish Granny Wonky Donkey, I think that was like a viral video. So she said, you could do Wonky Donkey. So I thought, okay, yeah, I probably could. So my first video was Wonky Donkey, which is not rude in the least little bit. But yeah, we were just sitting on a live stream one day and said, I think somebody had read a story. I thought, I could read that better. And then Mippet said, yeah, you probably could. So, all right, okay, I'm going to do this. So I what will I call it? And they all said, Jack and Ori. I went, no, you can't use Jack and Ori. How about Pep and Ori? Perfect. There you go.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yep.
All right, cool. Do we have do you have any specials or any kind of new content that's going to be coming out that we could look forward to?
No.
No?
Sorry.
Short and to the point. All right. No. All right.
Same old.
No worries. So today's your birthday, so I'd like to say happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
I was on your stream for a few hours today, and that was awesome. So thank you for having me on that.
Thank you for coming.
But yeah, that's awesome that people come together and just have a good time. That's all it's about.
But
So
it's nice to be having some like new faces like you and Tanner and having some different opinions and
I think
voices.
I think you guys corrupted me a little bit on those answers for
Oh
Piplash.
no, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now I'm coming up with dirty answers like you guys, you know. So let's talk about that
Do
real
not
quick.
let your
Hmm?
children watch. Do not let your children watch that.
Yeah, right. That game is freaking hilarious. Um, so
Thank
you do that on what, Fridays and Sundays? Is that correct?
Yeah, Fridays and Sundays. I put my normal content, Pipanori content, out on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and maybe 2 or 3 on a Thursday for Les Horribles, which I'm the only one who can pronounce that.
Can you
It's
pronounce
like,
that one more time? Because there's other people that don't know how to say that.
Les Horribles, which is it's just we decided we'd all get together and make some premieres on a Thursday, and we'll all put them on like all over Thursday night, and maybe people come and watch it. It's up to them, but it's like Les Horribles are the invisible, irrelevant. It's not an actual word; it was made up. But someday I'll watch something and maybe enjoy the content. There's a lot of different content.
That's pretty
There's
cool.
me. There's even Tanner. Tanner put a video out on Thursday night for Les Horribles. I'm the only one that can pronounce it, but
Yeah,
it's fun.
I don't even want to attempt it because it's going to come out like Nacho Libre and you know.
Oh no, we don't want that. No, we don't want that.
All right.
If you have nothing else to do on a Thursday night, we have a whole playlist on a Thursday from 7 till about 10ish.
Is that GMT?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to have links down in the description for, I'm not saying that word, also for here.
Les Horribles. There you go.
All right. Les.
Les bubble wobbles. Yeah.
Yes. Les Horribles.
Yeah.
Something. No. So we'll have that. I'll have also your channel, and then just kind of a reminder for people on the Fridays and Sundays if they want to come and join your live streams. They are freaking hilarious.
Oh yeah, you'll all be welcome.
So it is definitely it's a fun time. I've been finding myself kind of just moseying on over every now and then, just be like, hey, what's up, guys? And then hey, whoa, so it's kind of cool.
Get your arse in here. Get your arse in.
Yeah, right. So, if you have anything else to talk about before we wrap up here, go ahead. Do you have anything?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Just go and look at my YouTube channel and subscribe and like and
Absolutely.
join.
So cool. All right. I appreciate you taking your time, especially on your birthday. So once again, happy birthday and thank you. So
You're welcome. Thank you.
we'll have this thing uploaded here shortly. I'm gonna have all the links in the description. Check out our stuff. It's awesome. Okay. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to me as well. I've got a lot of interviews coming up here, and this has been a blast. So really support the community. Let's help everybody out, man. Otherwise, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time. See you guys later.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.